Hey Ragers, this is Rage Quit. I got some news for you. One is definitely, I put out one final poll for this week. It's a big one. And this one I need every single one of you that watches this video. But if you can't get back to me on this, then it's okay. I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm not going to be anything. Because it's understandable. Some people do other things. They watch it off of a console and they don't have anything to do anything to be part of any of these. And I feel bad. I really do. But for the people who can go to the poll in Discord, or if anybody can comment below, leave a like as well. There's this poll that states this. Ready? I'm going to read it to you guys. Should I do a stream reacting to my old videos and streams? In parentheses, streams will be cut. AKA, I am not watching an entire stream, knowing that I do sometimes 6 hours, 7 hours, 3 hours. I'm not going to watch the entire thing. But I'm going to read it one more time, but without the parentheses. Should I do a stream reacting to my old videos and streams on Wednesday with the infamous hero leaders, aka me, John, Brandon, and Greg? Because everybody will be here on Wednesday with you guys for the finale of the celebration of 1 year of Rage Quit AL. The fans will be the ones to choose all the content. So, for people who are in my Discord, there is a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and a 100 with 2 lines, meaning, yes, please do this. But if you're not sure, you could choose the thumbs up or thumbs down. The thumbs down is an immediate no thank you. So, here's the thing. I need to figure out how I'm going to maintain that. If I have to, I will end up putting the stream over on my other screen, okay? But if I don't, I would have to read it off of this, which isn't an issue. Because if I end up doing anything and it just doesn't work well, because there are times when I have to literally calibrate it onto a whole nother screen, and sometimes I need both screens to duplicate, and it isn't an issue. So, it's up to you guys. I think it would be really cool going all the way back to when I was all by myself, or all the way back to when I first did my first stream. Should I react to my first stream first, knowing that this is the celebration of that individual thing? Or do I start in the realm of not doing any live? That's the question I'm asking you guys in the actual chat below, meaning the actual comments. If you want to do it in the chat on Discord as well, that's even better. Only because you can only react to the polls. You can't really interact with the polls because then it'll be all colliding and I can't keep everything maintained. So I had it as only you guys can react to it. So, what do you guys think? Should I do it, or should I just start all over with everything else? Just be like, okay, this never happened, and go along with what I do best. I would love to react to my old stuff because I don't normally watch it. There are here's and there's that I wanted to see my own stupidity, but I do it with my own videos. There are a lot of videos I never watched, like my Rage Games compilation, or anything else. I really never rewatched any of my live stuff, and I would love to do that. But on the other hand, here is an update on the second channel, because a lot of people were commenting and kind of complaining a little bit that I'm delaying on that. And I'm doing it intentionally, because I'm not 100% sure on what I'm doing in that. Do I play the PS3? Do I do some sport games just to be funny? Kind of throw some stuff in there that I've never really thought I was ever going to do. There is one individual game that I am putting in that channel no matter what. And I'm doing it once a week, if possible. If I cannot do it, I would have to wait for a week that John doesn't show up on one of those individual days. But if John is here and I have any kind of company here, I am doing a stream based off of a game they want me to do or you guys want me to do. But if he is not here, one of those individual days he doesn't show up, I am doing Wizard 101 with my fans that subscribe to me because of that. There were a lot of complaints that I'm not bringing that back, knowing that I've done it so much. I'm still addicted to the game. I need to bring it back at least once a week. And I'm sorry for people who don't want to see that. And that's why I'm not bringing it back on this channel. I'm only bringing it back on the second channel. Because knowing that that individual channel is based off of kind of interacting with you guys, kind of ordeal, kind of playing some games with you, that's the whole point why I'm kind of thinking about just putting it on that one. And honestly, yes, it is dying. The game is dying. It's not a big deal. It's a fun game. It's just you have to really think outside the box that it's a game meant for children. And honestly, for me, I played it since beta. I was part of beta, which was almost 10 years ago, guys. It was 10 years ago that this game first came out, and it's still pushing strong. And I would love to bring it back one way or another. I started my channel out with that game. I used to literally, I never recorded off of this. You want to know what's cool? I started out with just recording off my phone. I was so addicted to making videos that I would literally go like this, as steady as possible, and just record as much as I could with a droid, an actual old-fashioned droid that really didn't have any potential. So that's one reason why I'm trying to bring it back. There was a little here's and there's of complaints. Even John wanted me to know why I wasn't making any more videos on that. And then I thought it's because you guys didn't want to see it. And that's why I've been delaying on that game. As well as, yes and no. My channel's name is Rage Quit. I do rage games. But I'm trying my best to not play those games anymore, because technically the main reason why I made my channel the way it is for the name is because it came from high school and middle school because of my past. I used to rage out a lot. I actually used to literally smash stuff like the Incredible Hulk. And that's the reason why I got my nickname. It wasn't because, yes, I love rage games by heart, because they're so funny, so trolly. That's not the whole point of my channel's name. And that's the whole point. I love rage games. Maybe that's the reason, but at the same time, the true reason is because that was my nickname, and I'm not going to let that down. So, honestly, I would love to keep going on with the rage games, but the rage games come from, like, fan-made, and stuff like that, and I just wouldn't prefer myself to go back to those. Because they're fast, they're easy to complete after you get used to it, and that's why I'm doing Mega Maker, Mario Maker, Geometry Dash, those kind of things, because they're pretty much, it's yes and no, they're kind of like a fan-made game made from the original company, except for Mega Maker, which I know I wanted to bring that up because technically it's a fan-made game, but it's still technically an original game because they're trying to duplicate Mario Maker with Mega Maker because it's almost the same. Because not really the style, I'm just saying it makes more sense. I always wanted to see what they would do with Sonic, because Sonic would be a cool game to recreate with your actual mind and not have to play it. Like, for example, the two-dimensional game where it's just sideways and you had to over stuff, kind of like Sonic Adventures and all that. Just recreate that by mind. But that's pretty much the update I really wanted to do. If you guys can get 3 more subs or even more, I would really want at least 20 subscribers before I start it. And I really want to start that up. And I'm going to. No, even if it does not hit that by the end of this week, I will start it next week. And it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you guys want to be part of it, let me know. Alright? And one final thing, and a lot of people were questioning this as well last night. Are my mods going to duplicate over onto the second channel? And the answer was, no, it will not. It will not be duplicated. That channel is technically a whole separate channel. If my mods want to be my mods again on that one, you have to go to that channel. If you only show up in one, for example, this is where it's going to get complicated. If you show up more on this one than the other one, you will lose it. You will not lose it on this channel. If you stay on that channel and you do not show up on this one, you'll only be on the second channel. If you're on both, and you are mainly on both, you will be on both. Okay? Like I said, I'm being a little bit more stern on what I do with my mods. It's nothing to do with you guys, I promise. It's just, for some reason, after I've been noticing on my channel, there's been more bullcrap than I've ever seen on any other channel that has similar amount of subs with live streams. For example, GameFox, the one guy I gave a raid to, which started with a V, I think his name is Vince or something like that. He has like a little bit more than GameFox, but there's something wrong with my channel and nobody's doing anything about it. And that's why I've been a little bit more stern. I'll be less stern if you guys did it on your own. If you guys were able to maintain the chat without my permission, and that's why I wanted you guys, the rule was from my mods, they needed permission from me until it happened 3 times and they had to remove somebody. And that's why I've been more stern. If you guys can do it without having my input on that, I would let the mods do whatever the hell they want. As long as if they're more reasonable to somebody who's starting crap. So, if you guys want a little bit more update on whatever's going on, I will let you guys know. Just ask. Can be anything. It could be, what did you do today? Whatever. It could be anything. Just let me know in the next stream, and I'll respond back. And I always reply back to any comment that happens to any of my videos. unless it's just a stupid question and you guys should know the answer to it, I won't respond back. But no matter what, it could be a week later and you still have a way to get to me, I will reply back. So, I'll see you guys soon, and I'll catch you guys later, alright? Rage Quit, out.